Hello everyone and welcome to our I Pick My Butt video. More Archero today and perfect RNG, God mode, whatever you want to call it. You always say, man, I had the perfect RNG in that and I still failed. I screwed up big. Or, man, I would have beaten that if I would have had the perfect RNG. Well, today I'm going to be going over what I consider my best 11 abilities that I'm looking for that perfect RNG. And I am excluding the extra life on this because, let's be honest, you can only get it from the devil. And if I see it, I'm going to take it. But this is everything else that I'm going for inside the game. And if you want, pause the video right now, put down your 11 abilities that you would go for inside the game. Don't worry, you can change them later on if you like mine better, but be curious to see what you guys are going for versus what I'm going for. So right off the bat, first one I'm going to pick, being a staff user, is going to be Diagonal Arrows. Yes, with the staff, it's OP, and I can usually complete things a lot easier if I grab them right away. Yes, the staff homing can be a little bug sometimes, but with 3 shots coming out at once, I'm guaranteed at least hit something. Second ability that I am going to try to go for is Ricochet. Yes, this is pretty clutch with the mobs, but even if you get a boss level that has 2 bosses, it makes it so much freaking easier to just destroy them and drop them down. The next ability I'm going for is Multi-Shot because, let's be honest, what's better than turning 3 projectiles into 6, not to mention the machine gun effect it kind of gives out on it. Realistically, Multi-Shot is one of the best abilities out there. I'd be a fool not to grab it. Next, I'm going to be going for the second Diagonal Arrows. And yes, that's going to cause our first Diagonal Arrows to kind of make it more like a front shot. We're going to be grouping all 6 of those together with the Diag and the Multi. And if we're far enough away, we should be able to hit all 10 shots with the homing ability. Bouncy Wall is going to be the next one just to make sure none of those projectiles get wasted. And if I'm ever crammed in a little bit of a nook, this is a great way to have some defense and get around and have those projectiles hit. What's better than Bouncy Wall than having a piercing shot with it? Having all those projectiles go through a boss, hit the wall, and then just come right back and hit him again. I love that effect on it. I would pretty much call it at this point projectile hell with how many things are going on in front of the screen. And while we're at it, let's just throw an attack major out in there too, because when you're on some of these later chapters and you have all these abilities, it just doesn't feel like you're melting them enough. So why not just hammer them a little bit harder, give a little bit harder of a punch there, and really wipe them out faster. And because I am a Guju main, the next one I'm going for is Rage, because when we do get in those oh no situations, we're running low on health, why not just maximize that damage to its full potential? So I think we're pretty well set off on attack abilities. Now we really need to start focus on the defense side of things. And the first one I'm going to go for is Invincibility Star. This is something I really love. Kind of saves me in those oh no positions where I can either run away or just run over to a spot that looks pretty safe. Other times I might run towards the mobs to try to get in there and shotgun them for a couple of seconds and then run back out. Now, because I don't have any gear that's actually helping improve my dodge, I am going for Dodge Master next, because 20% dodge is pretty straightforward on it, and that's going to guarantee I'm safe 1 out of those 5 hits. And the last ability I'm choosing is Wingman, because having those pets bounce around and just absorb all the damage or a ton of projectiles just seems like one of the best things in the world to me. So this is what I go for when I'm considering my God mode perfect RNG. Really curious to know what you guys think. How many did actually match up of what I picked with what you picked? Let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't already, join the Discord. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and remember, I pick my butt.